Alright, this is Excellent Force. Well, it actually says the New Muties, but this is definitely Excellent Force. There is Shatterman, and there is Crap Wolf's Girl Substitute. So, definitely Excellent Force. Because them two, they didn't actually join until like the very last issue of the New Muties. And they were never members of the New Muties. They were very definitively when the book changed our to Excellent Force. So just ignore this title here. This is Excellent Force. And this is the first part of an Excellent Men New Warriors crossover called King of Queens. This cover is by Michael Hellboy, and all the parts I've got a cover done by him, and it's like a little progression thing. I'll show them all together in the last video, in the final part of the story. We've got cannonballs there on the contents page. My favourite member of this team. This issue, it is written by Fabian Nicieza. The whole crossover is written by him. And that is good because it means, as a whole, it has got a consistent direction and tone. The evil brotherhood of evil mutants of evil, they are launching an assault on a school. And at that school are Leech and Artie, who are cute as buttons. But this school is being attacked, and this is like the main villain for the story. Arnus. This is their first appearance, and you can see they have got this like little boy. A little boy on like an energy leash. And this little boy, this is Kevin James. That's why the story is called King of Queens, because this is all about how he became so fat and useless. Because you see, Kevin James, he is greedy and he likes to eat things up. So they're attacking this school, and Kevin James, he starts sucking off some energy. This is how he got so fat. And then later on, Excellent Force show up to make sure that the little kiddies are all right. Got a team shot there, that is good. And this page here, it does a handy job of introducing all the characters to the reader. We have got Cables there, he's the team leader. Our here is Dominoes, she is sexy. Here we have got Thunderman, he is an original American. Here we have got Shatterman, and he is gay. Down here we have got Crappy Wolf's Girl Substitute. And our here is Cannonballs, my favourite. Oh, and this woman here, this is Time Bomb. She is introducing them all. Other than Crappy Wolf's Girl Substitute, I like this team. I think it's a good team. And then we get this bit where Cables is telling us about the baddies. We get updated about the evil brotherhood of evil mutants of evil, who they are, what their powers are. They're all pretty minor characters, except maybe Vixen here, who kind of has always hung around as a C-list Excellent Men character. This one up here, she is very minor. She's called Stinger Bell. And down here, this guy, not even worth the time it takes to say his name. He dies in the 1993 annuals. He is executed by the Executioner. The colouring is a bit odd. The whole thing is coloured like a pretentious graphic novel. Like, this is some Alan Windsor Smithy project. But underneath all that, the art is alright. This is not Robert Life Fieldman doing the art, so that is good. And we have got subplots here. This evil corporation, they are the ones who hired the evil brotherhood of evil mutants of evil to do whatever it is they're doing with Kevin James. And this guy, this art fella, make note of him, because there is a whole subplot all about him. This evil corporation, it first appeared in issues of New Warriors. And also, there are some terrorists involved as well. And then there are two mysterious people playing a game of chess who are pulling all the strings and manipulating all these events. Do you get it? It's a metaphor. Chess, it is a metaphor. And now we're back with the Brotherhood. And Arnis, she pushes little Kevin James off a cliff, like down a waterfall, and he sucks off loads of energy from it, but it's okay because who shows up but Excellent Force somehow. I didn't know how. They apparently just had a lucky guess where the baddies were. Some nice little fights between Excellent Force and the Brotherhood follow, the main one being Thunderman fighting Vixen. And I do like that we are seeing Excellent Force fighting some Excellent Men characters. They might not be the big villains like Mr. Magnet or Sinestro, but I like that we are seeing these characters, some of them who are new, getting to fight against some Excellent Men villains. But during all the fighting, Arnis and Kevin James teleported away. And here's some more of that really original chess metaphor. Do you get it? Do you get it? Like all these little pieces, they represent the characters in the story. It's a metaphor. It's symbolism. It's really smart. So, Excellent Force, they gone to investigate the evil corporation that has contracted the Brotherhood. And here is Shatterman. He blows the door down with his magic sword. And that's all he really does for all the issue. Got quite a fun image here of Thunderman punching 4 security guards at once. Sadly, we didn't get any real answers in this issue. We're not really clued in on what Kevin James is absorbing or why he is absorbing it beyond he is fat, useless Kevin James. And we're not told why this evil corporation or the terrorists or the metaphorical chess players, we're not told why they are involved or why they want whatever Kevin James is absorbing. So I will say, this issue is not entirely satisfying if you are only reading this part of the story. And then the New Warriors show up. Richard P. Myers, aka your boy Zeke, from Diversity in the comics, but what he's actually called Think About Comics now, except he changed his name to Comics Matter, but he's recently renamed it Support Graphic Novels or something. This is his favouriteest team, although I didn't know if you can count Summit as your favouriteest if you only like the first 20 issues and haven't really bothered reading much else with them. Well, here we have got the New Warriors. This is Major Victory, Black Star, Knife Splasher, Speedy Balls, Seagull, and this, of course, is Firestar from Friendman and his Amazing Spiders. And the story is to be continued in New Warriors. Then we have got backup stories, and this first one, this is where the other members of the evil Brotherhood of Evil Mutants of Evil were. Cause, do you remember that hard bloke I pointed out, the head of the evil corporation? Well, between the panels, he has been kidnapped by some terrorists, and it's up to these villains to save him. We've got some more well-known characters here, like Tom Beaver, Fireman Sam, Avocado, and these two, not that well-known. This is The Flash, and this is G.I. Joe. And I do like that we have got this story here, spotlighting these characters. I think it is a good use of a backup story. Really nice. It's a good spotlight. Although, this story is quite brutal on them. The Flash, he gets his head chopped off, and then on the very next page, G.I. Joe, he gets his hand cut off. And it just gets worse from that, really. Everyone's getting quite brutal. Like, all of them except Tom Beaver here. They're all seriously maimed in this story. Like, Fireman Sam, he's burnt really badly. And up here, Avocado, he gets sliced in the stomach. And I think this is the second story I have reviewed where someone has maimed him exactly like this. Which just goes to show nobody really likes avocado. It's just twee hipsters lying about eating it. Nobody likes it. That's why it's always getting badly injured in these Excellent Men books. And this story, it ends on a cliffhanger with some super-powered terrorists. And also, somewhat offensively, here we have got one of the Middle East's only superhero characters just randomly among them. This is one of the international characters who was introduced in Conquest of Champagnes. And I think they later retcon this story and just say that it was under mind control or something. Then we have got another backup story, and this one is all about Artie and Leech, who are as cute as buttons. They are adorable, absolutely adorable. But I'm not entirely sure that the Robert Liefeldman Excellent Force fans would be particularly crazy about a story that's all about two periphery kid characters being dead cute. Then after this story, we have got some bonuses. We have got this character chart thing, and I didn't think it's done very well. It's all the members of the New Muties and Excellent Force, but, well, for starters, they have missed out Birdman, and it's just not visually interesting. It hasn't been done that excitingly. Then we have got a pin-up by Robert Liefeldman. This is his only contribution to this issue. This is a team shot, and I think they reused this as the cover for something, like a cover for a collection. For the Excellent Force Omnibus, maybe. If you like Robert Liefeldman, you'll probably like this. If I look at it for too long, though, I'll hate it. And then we have got a final pin-up by Art Fimberley. And this is the original Excellent Force team with the original Wolf's Girl. And I tell you what, if you took Eclipse out and replaced him with Dominoes, and then got rid of the annoying robot and replaced him with Thunderman, that would be like my best Excellent Force team. Really good team that would be. Maybe add Squealy's daughter too. That would be like my ideal Excellent Force team. Although Squealy's daughter, she does appear later on in this story. Although I didn't really mind. I don't mind Shatterman. He's alright. This is part one of a story, and fortunately I know the story is decent. This issue is a lot of setup for this King of Queens story, with virtually no payoff in this issue at all. There are at least a few little action scenes to entertain ya. I give this issue 7 thumbs up.